Pikmin 4, when's it coming, right? Well, based on my calculations, apparently never. Pikmin 3 came out in 2013, which is a long time ago, and we still haven't had any sort of official announcement or anything like that, and the little tidbits we've gotten from Miyamoto don't really seem to make too much sense. In 2015, well, it was almost done. In 2017, it was progressing. What does that even mean? Chalk it up to bad translation or confusion with Hey Pikmin all you want, but the fact remains, I've been waiting for this thing for a long stinking time, and I'm tired of waiting, cause I'm an impatient brat. And if Nintendo's not gonna make Pikmin 4, well I guess that only leaves one person left to do it. Me. Only issue is I'm pretty bad at everything involved in actually making games, but that's alright, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Hello all 2,420 of you, I'm Redkwan, and I'm gonna make Pikmin 4, because it sure seems like Nintendo isn't doing it. Now, I've made games in like an hour before, and you know, they usually turned out pretty good. But because this game is very important, I'm going to be spending as much time on it as Nintendo would, which I'm guessing is like 2 to 3 hours, and for a game this important, and which I'll be spending this much time perfecting, I think it's important to start with some market research. What are Pikmin fans looking for in the next game? What changes do they want to see in the series? Well, let's find out. Let's start with Pikmin Types. What Pikmin types are we gonna have in this game?
We could add sticky Pikmin so they would stick together to form a sort of ladder for other Pikmin, and also be harder for enemies to shake off. Or how about torch Pikmin who could catch on fire and burn things down?
Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Torch Pikmin, eh? I like it. And what's this guy gonna come up with?
The green Pikmin type should be called stock Pikmin. They invest in the stock market.
Stock Pikmin? Well, this guy's a real idiot, but if that's what the Pikmin fans want, I suppose I can't argue with it. I think 2 is enough Pikmin types. 5, now that's excessive. And even 3, like in the first game, was a whole lot to manage, let's be honest. 2, now that's a good round number. And it also cuts down on development time. Take notes here, Nintendo. This is how you do it if you actually want to finish your game. Yeah, I did just go there. What are you going to do about it? So now that we've got some Pikmin types, I think it'd be good to figure out some gameplay points and enemies and stuff like that.
Something similar to Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Like Xenoblade Chronicles, you say? Well, the only thing I know about any of those games is Shulk, but I guess if that's what the fans want, I'll do what I can, and I'll take one more request too.
Guns.
Well, alright then. And of course, we need a quality soundtrack. Pikmin games always have that great Pikmin sound. Let's make it happen. Alright, I think that should do it. Beautiful, just beautiful. And I'll do a bit of sprite work as well. Yes, that's exactly what Olimar looks like. It's uncanny, really. He has that thing on his head, he's got a helmet, he's got those weird eyes. I don't have to tell you all this stuff, you know, it's pretty clearly Olimar. And I thought it would be cool to have him, well, you know, look like he's stomping when he walks. And of course he's armed, because as we've seen, that's what the people want. Although in this one it sort of looks like he's shooting at himself. But he's not. Trust me, it's all cool. And I know what you're thinking, Redkwan, what's Olimar gonna be shooting? And that's where the real genius comes in, because what I've done is I made it so that Olimar is going to shoot Pikmin. Well, not like he's shooting into Pikmin. Pikmin aren't his targets, they're his ammunition. You'll get it, don't worry about it. Just know that it's totally genius. Now, I already had a file for stock Pikmin on my computer. I don't know why it was there, because it definitely wasn't me who made that video talking about them. I guess you could say it was a stock photo. You'll get it, don't worry about it. And I also have to make the torch Pikmin. I feel like these guys would have a nice friendly smile, unlike the stock Pikmin who look like they kinda hate their lives, I don't know. I guess the market's not doing so hot. And I also tried to make a bulb orb, but I accidentally made a bulb min instead. They're gonna act the same though, because I really don't feel like changing my vision here. And otherwise, there's nothing really funny to say about my bulb min sprites, because let's not mince words here, they're sick. Now, I've got plenty of other surprises here, and I know there are a lot of questions that need answering. For example, how's he gonna tie in Xenoblade? What are these stock Pikmin gonna be used for? Why is Olimar shooting his own Pikmin? You still don't get it, do you? But I think it's better if you see it for yourself. Show, don't tell, as they say. I don't know what they say that about, but it's probably applicable to Pikmin 4, I'm guessing. Alright, so here it is. Now, with improving technology, you would have assumed Pikmin 4 would look quite a bit better than Pikmin 3, even though that game looks very good. And as you can see, you'd be right. Look at that high-definition display. Now, I'm sure this looks familiar to all you Pikmin fans out there. We've got Olimar, he walks around a green place, your standard stuff, and over here we have the onion. Now, you might have thought that I would stoop low enough to make a joke about how the onion is literally an onion and do some sprite like that, but I don't stoop that low, and also I just thought of it right now, so I missed the opportunity there. And of course, Olimar can shoot Pikmin. And look at that, they carry the things back to the onion. Now, I wouldn't exactly use the word legend when describing me personally, but you know, feel free to. And of course, we take some Pikmin out and add some back in. That part's not very exciting, but you know, I probably didn't need to include it. I don't know, it's something you can do in Pikmin, so it's good. Also, don't ask me why those icons move around like that in the bottom left. That was not intentional, I just kept it in because I thought it'd make the game a little more fun. And I didn't know how to fix it, so, you know, classic Pikmin experience. Oh boy, it's a Bulbmin. Let's light him up. Let's light him up. Oh, gotcha. It was literal. Bet you didn't see that one coming. You know that thing's going back to the onion. Alright, I think we're about ready for our first boss fight, but, you know, to start, I'd like to take a moment to just enjoy this soundtrack. Ooh, who's this? This doesn't look like your typical Pikmin boss. It looks sort of like... No, it can't be. Shulk? What a great tie-in. He's really whipping those swords at us. He doesn't even feel the need to take his knuckles off the handle before he throws it either. He's a maniac. Oh, you popped me with a sword, eh, Shulk? Well, now you've unleashed the wrath of Olimar. I don't even know if he realizes he hit me, but, you know, he's going crazy out there. Does have a very cool hand animation, though. Nobody can argue with that. Oh, no, you did... Shulk, okay, that's it. I'm gonna load you full of Pikmin, you disgusting little jerk. Ugh, just look at him. Die, die, die. Hey, we just got Shulk's sword, you guys. Whoa, and look at me go. Olimar can shoot Shulk's sword all day now. It might be backwards, but that's not really important, and it's moving too fast for you to notice it, probably. I'm like Shulk 2.0 out here. New Super Shulk Brothers. Shulkimar. I bet you never thought you'd be watching Olimar shoot Shulk's sword out of a gun, did ya? No, but that's why it's so sick. Bulbmin are immune though, I guess. It's a cool feature I added. Okay, let's load up for action, and it's time to break down the gate. Now just believe me when I tell you that this gate has been here the whole time and you couldn't get past it until you hit it with Shulk's sword. You'll have to take my word for it, but it's true. Now prepare for some out-of-the-park voice acting.
How are you feeling about the market downturn? We headed for another recession? How's your portfolio doing?
He sounds just like a businessman. I don't know how I did it, I really don't. Now I bet you're wondering, how are those stock Pikmin ever going to make a difference? Well, how do you beat a businessman? Well, of course, with stocks. It's not a stretch. It's good game design. See, look what those torch Pikmin do.
My portfolio is immune to fire.
Fire ain't got nothing on that businessman.
My portfolio is immune to fire. My portfolio is immune to fire.
Ooh, wish I didn't have to hear that, though. Alright, I got killed, but it's okay. I'll be alright. I'm gonna come back stronger than ever, with the determination given to me by this brilliant soundtrack.
How are you feeling about the market downturn? We headed for another recession? How's your portfolio doing? Boy, geez, I hope nobody hits me with a sword.
Oh, that's our cue. His financial protection has vanished because of the stock Pikmin. I know what to do now. And it was that. That's what I had to do. Hey, it's my ship. Smaller than I remember, but it's probably fine. Oh joy, I done did it. And I lost some weight too. Look at that physique. Way to go, Olimar. So there we have it. People have been asking for Pikmin 4. wondering when it'll come, if it'll come, and I just took it into my own hands. And was it really that hard? Maybe for some, not gonna name names, but if I was, the name would be Nintendo, and disagree with my methods, but when it comes to Pikmin 4, you can't disagree with my results. I gave the fans their most dire requests, and I think I delivered on every level. Graphics, sound design, gameplay, story, constantly pulling out the unexpected. Now we'll just have to wait for Nintendo to finish up Pikmin 5, although to be fair, it'll probably get delayed for several more years to make sure it can live up to Pikmin 4, so sorry about that one, you guys. Anyways, I'm Redkwan, thank you all for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all later. Goodbye.